Okay, so this is the driveway. It's like a big old circle. You can't really tell, but it comes up through here, so I can come in through either side. So this is the trailer that I'm gonna try to get fixed up for the first day, and then I have all these weeds to clear out. And there, through those doors there though, there's a wasp nest that I need to get. There's some holes here that we noticed yesterday. That's why all this stuff is out. There was stuff in the trailer, but there was a broken window, so I had to get the black bags, the big bags, so these are all gonna be dumped. These are just gonna be cleaned out and reused. These storage tote thingies for clothes. And see all the weeds and stuff I have to get cleared out. The wasps are in there and they're flying around. But yeah, this was not like this even a week ago. So I'm going to get a rake that's in there with all the wasps and yeah, kind of get it done. It looks worse than it is. So the first order of business is spraying those wasps.
I can get the wick.
Okay, so this is the RV that I've been working on yesterday. I took up the mattress. That's the window that I have to fix. I kind of swept and mopped here. Got new sheets here. These are some stuff I got to deal with, like my daughter's decorations and get them all packed. And this is just stuff that we kind of brought in, stuff that was under this bed. Oh, slower pen. And this is the stuff that kind of was under there, and of course my batteries. So yeah, I'm just gonna be working on cleaning in here today, getting it so that we can sleep in here while I work on the shed, which I'll show you guys. Let's go check it out. Or whatever in. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's no more wasp nests that I have to concentrate on. I'm going to spray. Oh yeah, there's some eggs there, so definitely gonna have to get in there. I think they, can you see it? That, yeah. So kind of got to get that. Oops. Kind of get those sprayed. Whoa. A little jumpy. But yeah. Oh no. Well, that's interesting. That plate on the solar panel. Then they had a nest under here some time back. So they're on the other side of there. I just saw one flying. I'm gonna be very careful back here. We cut this tree down. It grew so fast. I can't believe it. So this is pretty much off-grid living. This is what it's looking like, okay? It's not as glamorous, well, on my end, because I have stuff in left and came back. So I dealt with all the weeds here. So I got to gather these up. I was kind of letting them dry out. For some reason, when you pull them up, they get kind of dry. So I'm going to put them in that white old garbage can. Anyways, so some more weeds. There's so much stuff. I pulled all this stuff out from in there. So it's not like I just had all this stuff out. And I was pretty bummed. I was really sad about when I first pulled up that one of my solar panels were on the ground already, or they were on the ground. That's the solar panel. I found the other piece because I had this one and another one connected. So what I did, actually, Ari, just a crybaby. I literally just, anyways. So, of course, okay, so this is the panel I have on top of the roof. I did have that one connected, but I guess one of the crazy winds disconnected it. So by the grace of God, I'm telling you, I'll be thanking him all the way. Because I had a dual thing, so all I did was connect the pieces back, disconnected the other piece I was connecting to that, because I need this to be able to charge the EcoFlow inside. So let me show you that. All right. So again, please excuse the mess. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I left. So anyways, that cord comes in through here, connects to this, which connects to back here. Yeah, I know there's a lot of deep cleaning, but like I said, we won't be in here, so please excuse what you see. So right now, it is bringing in 137 watts, and it's taking out 62 watts. It says it's going to take 5 hours to charge because I had to clean out the fridge and freezer. So it's all clean now, sanitized. Again, I know this is pretty gross stuff around, like the dirty water and stuff all over the place. So I will be getting it clean, and me and the children will not be, we won't be staying in here inside. Excuse me, it's dry, it's hot. The children, myself, will not be staying inside this house at all. But once everything in here is all cleaned up, we can still utilize the fridge and the stove for cooking. As I'm cleaning, you know, or I move the fridge. The fridge can come outside of the house, which is probably what will happen because I do plan on redoing everything. Like, well, I'm not going to share that yet. But it is an alternative building. Is what I'm going to be planning on doing. Again, so yeah, I have to get back. I have to get back into my, get her in the shade. This is another reason I really wanted to get the weeds done, was so that I can, you know, have more areas for her. She's just not used to it. She's just used to being in our apartment. So she's like, Mommy, where am I? You know, what's going on? Anywho, so if you hear her in the back, I'm not like ignoring her or anything. So pretty much I have to get into the fifth wheel. It's okay, Mama. Okay. I have to get into the fifth wheel to see if I have other panels in there. If not, then I'll be taking you guys on a trip to Phoenix where I get those panels. So I'm just kind of collecting all the things that I need. And remember, I do, well, if you've been following me, you'll remember. But if you don't know, I do have some battery things, because inside the RV as well, I had to clean the space for them to be able to be, I think I showed that already. So they just kind of have TV on for background, which is kind of a waste of electricity, but hey, that's what they're used to. Until I can get them all situated, you know, because there's only so much schooling they can do in a day. Excuse my parents. So she's not even having it. and she won't go to sleep. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. The next time I shoot back here or show you guys what's going on, all that will be cleaned up so you can see that there is being progress made. But yeah, these are just things that had to happen, and I am happy to be out here despite all the mess, despite all the chaos, despite crying babies. But my little ones are happy. You know, she's in her world building her mud pie. She loves it. So we're gonna get her little area built, but everything in time. And you know, either I work and pay somebody to do this, or I choose this time with my children and do with a little less and do the stuff myself, right? So hopefully, I don't know. Here, let me show. Maybe somebody might know. Since I have like 45 subscribers now. Thank you guys. But maybe one of you guys will know. So pretty much, I guess when it fell off the roof, this piece came out. Is there a way that I can salvage this and connect it? I'm kind of scared to, like, I want to put it in and like tape it and then just see if I can add it to the one up there to increase the wattage. But no rush for that, because at least that one's bringing in enough, and by tomorrow it should be charged. I only have it on one because there's no major food in there, and there won't be for now. I just wanted to try it out. So, but if anybody knows if I can still use that one, let me know what I have to do, because that would help. All right, I'll check back in later when there's more progress. So the other thing I want to show you guys, I had this is the storage that up there. I had a ton of wasp activity, so I just sprayed, left it alone for a while, rid of the wasp that was in here, and I'm going to be making sure I don't see any droppings in here. If I take the stuff that is supposed to be in the trailer, dust everything off, and then put it in here. I'm not sure. I got a lot of work. I got a little baby. A little baby's not having it. New environment, new things for her. But again, I keep her with mostly outside in her stroller or something. And then I also have her swing. And when she's outside, she'll do that. Or here, this was cleaned and sanitized and vacuumed with my EcoFlow. So, and then clean sheets, clean blanket over it. So she's mostly in here right now. It's a mess. Don't judge. Please don't judge. Because, again, being vulnerable and sharing. But this is what it looks like. The aftermath, or this, whatever. I don't know. Messiness before I get it all together. So you'll get to see befores and afters. Okay, so it's go time for me because we're sleeping. Alright, this is what we were able to accomplish in nap time. She did wake up before we finished, but the kids came out and helped work together. So all the weeds are gone. I mean, I still have a ton to do. But, yeah, so I haven't went in there yet. Gotta take care of that. But all the weeds are gone. We can walk here freely. And this is a nice shady area. So I'm inside checking the battery. It's at 87%. Seems like all day it's been consistently pulling 60 something watts. I'm not sure if it's because it's trying to stay. Let's put it on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, even if it goes like this, it will last through the night. So I'm gonna leave it, and in the morning it should, charge it. By nobody being here opening and closing it, it should be fine. And again, the other battery is not connected to it, just the fridge. And excuse me because I'm holding her with one hand. So yeah, we just got that bottle of water. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the freezer. So it's the next day, next morning, we got a late start. So first I came to check the fridge, and right now it's pulling in 173 watts. The fridge is taking 70 watts, 69. When I first came in though, it said I had like 9 hours to charge, but the fridge wasn't pulling in anything. But yeah, I had the water in the freezer last night and it almost froze. And then we just brought those, just testing it out. So that should be fine. And like I said, I have another battery, and the goal was to find the other solar panel. So we'll just go through this way. Oops. Sorry for all the... Oop. Okay, that was a fly. So, well, first, let me show you. I have to keep the door closed because we don't know if there's mice and stuff in here. You know, but I found a whole empty pack of poison eaten, so hopefully they took it to the colony. So anyways, so I had to undrill these, the drills there, and move the box that was in the way. And then, so this is storage like everything else. Again, another thing that's not in the greatest condition, but it's organized in a chaotic mess. But here's my 2 big solar panels. All right, so I had to come up with the new game plan if I wanted to get anything done around here. So I got my baby on my back, and she's good. She's with me. So what am I working on right now? Excuse me for always having to lick my lips and be dry. I look a mess. Anywho, I'm going to connect my solar panel that I found in storage. So I'm going to connect the solar panel, one panel that I found that I had put up. And it is just a matter of me connecting like that. And again. Same thing, male, female, female, male, blah, blah, blah. All right, so it's gonna go into the RV. And, all right, so the purpose of that is so that I can charge the EcoFlow inside. All right, so I'm going to come in the travel trailer and try to connect the EcoFlow to the charger. I'll just show you. All right, so now I'm inside and the cord is coming through the window, and I have to get this cord into here. Okay, so the input, that is in. Now, let's see if it's bringing in anything. Right now, 41 watts. And it should go up. I'm gonna go, I did wipe it off. It probably is in a bit of shade right now. You guys could probably see better. But that's just the panel coming in through the window. I hope you can see it. And then connected to this. So might be cloudy right now, but that's how we're gonna charge it for now. That's the temporary setup, and I am working again in here. I'm working everywhere, but my top priority was getting the solar, making sure I can keep up on the solar. And now I'm gonna go ahead and tackle in here and getting it orderly. I think that's going to be the word of the day, orderly. Solar's bringing in 59 watts. It's going to take 14 hours to charge at its current state. But I do have this battery that's fully charged. I have a video back where I did this when I was in Washington. So I could always connect that. But of course I'm trying to save this power until it's absolutely detrimental. But again, just, you know, I'm just testing my systems out to see what exactly I got to start off with, what we're gonna do. There is some Harbor Freight panels that are outside. So the good news is at least lights in the trailer are gonna work, the 12-volt energy and the water pump. So that's gonna be nice because we'll be able to shower and have lights. But yeah, these are the panels right now that are set up. They've been set up. And then of course they're connected to some batteries in there. So that's awesome. All right, so let me show you the panels one more time outside. All right, I just have it set up here. Very temporary setup. I'm pretty sure it's not getting the most amount of sun, but the good news is the sun does come from this way. Well, yeah, so the sun rises here. This is facing south. So I should prop up these panels, and then they will be able to get more sun. This time of the day, it's still, what time is it? It's only 1 p.m. So there's a cloud right now. But as soon as that's gone, it will amp up a little bit. I'm not going to try to put it on the roof or anything. Yeah. Hope this is not boring. Wait.
I had to make the base first, but when the base was drying, I was making the frosting. And when the base was done drying, I collected a whole bunch of dirt in a pan, and I dipped the base into the pan, and then I dipped it back into the pan. I added the frosting. Then I had to make the toppings, these. At first,
Garnish.
and I had to make a paste.
Look how pretty.
It's a whole field. You know.
Hey guys, been working on this for 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Let me just show you what I've done. Okay, it's not perfect. I still got to get the window fixed, but I'm going to go to Tucson, get some plexiglass. I'm going to get some wood paneling for that corner there. Get the mattress on here, fix that window. But notice everything is like cleanish, and baby could be in here, and we can cook, and well, I still gotta move those stuff. That's stuff to move. And my son's area. And then I'm gonna get the other bunk up here. Curtains. Those are gonna go next door. And so the bed is here. And been working on in the RV, amongst other things, all around the property. But I at least wanted to show progress in here. And I'm super excited to get like curtains up, and you know, like throw rugs, and you know, lights, and I still got to organize up there. And but yeah, I'm pretty pleased compared to how it was when we first got here. So just wanted to share that.